Hello, BookTube. I thought I'd give you a bit of an update because I've got a new bookshelf, as you can see here. It's very big. I've decided it's like a rotating like rack shelf, and I decided to put all my romances on there. And I thought I would show you because for those who remember what my old shelves used to be, I had an old TV stand which I found on the side of the road, and I took that, and that became my romance shelf. But I found this, and I've moved all of my romance books onto it. It's very big. I'm 6 foot 2 ish, and this comes literally right up to my chin, so which is good. And I put it here right next to this old line whatever it is table I've had for a while, and I've put an attempted stack of Rainbow Order of Jackie Collins, which I've kind of given up on, and I've got some random Agatha Christie's just wedged there in the back. But let's get started on these shelves. So the first thing we have up here is some Joanna Lindsey. We got Prisoner of My Desire, which I love. We got some Lorraine Heath and Woodwiss. And for those who want to know, I've got the Carter family here. This is a part of a 5 CD box set I have. There they are looking sad and all that. But I just have it up there because I was just listening to them. And let's start with this top row. So the top row is pretty much just historical romances. As you can see, we got some Barbara Cartland here. We got The Cave of Hearts, which Georgia Heyer thought that Cartland was plagiarizing her, and this is one of the novels Heyer ripped into for plagiarism. We've got some Sabrina Jeffries here, some old library editions, Christina Brighton, of course, Sophie Jordan, Caroline Liddon, of course. And then if we move it across, we've got some Lorraine Heath, who we love, some more Sabrina Jeffries, Julia Quinn, of course. We got some Tessa Dare, some of her 2 novellas, which is always fun. And if we move one over, we have all of the Tessa Dares I own here. I love Tessa, and they look so pretty. And yeah, I've got some Tessa. And then here, I've got my Bridgerton books with the random Stephanie Laurens right there. And I thought that was pretty cool. And let's go down to the next shelf. So that was pretty much just historicals. If we keep going down here, I've got to get on my knees. We have some more historical romances here. The Sparrow by Shirley Busby, I think that's it. If you look at it, look at that cover. It's so good. And then we got some Joanna Lindsey. I'm only keeping the ones I like from Joanna, but you can't help but have a good stash of Joanna Lindsey, of course. And we got some more historicals. We got Whitney, My Love, which is a classic I haven't read. Sarah Bennett, we love. Julie Garwood, iconic, we love her. Shannon Drake, Stephanie Lawrence, you know who these girlies are. The next shelf here, we got Earls Just Want to Have Fun. Got Lindsay Sands, who I love. She mostly does vampire novels and all that, but her Highlander romances are so good, even though they're literally the exact same book over and over, but I still eat them up, of course. We got Heather Graham, of course, the only Heather Graham I have here, but Eloisa James, Susan Enoch, we got a couple of hers. And then this last bit here, we have some more historicals. We've got some Connie Mason, Kathleen Woodwiss, we've got a little stash here, Flame in the Flower, Wolf and Dove, of course. I haven't read the other 3 here, but I want to get to Shanna soon, just because I've heard so much about it. And I haven't read Connie Mason. I only know of her because of how iconic her covers are, and I want to get to them soon. So that's the first 2 shelves here are just historical. But when we go down here, we have some more just, I don't know, this is a weird mismatch because I haven't put these in any order. But we got The Wall, Winnipeg and Me, of course. We got Credence, A League of Her Own, which is a new release. The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, I've read the series and that was my favorite. We got Ally, of course, the only Allies I own. I don't think I want any more. Then we got the Bad Boy Era, which by Amy Dawes, which I haven't read yet. We got Abby Jimenez. I've only read these ones. I've also read Say You Remember Me, but that book doesn't exist in my mind. And we got some more Tessa Bailey, because I love Tessa Bailey, but I randomly only have these 2. If we keep going to the next one, we have some lone Danielle Steele right here. I am looking for a Perfect Hope. That is one I like to own physically, but right now those are the lone, very lonely Danielle Steele books I have. And yeah, then after that we got my little stash of Emily Henry. I've got all of her adult romance novels, and they're very nice. And I can't wait for her book that comes out in 2027. Hasn't been announced yet, but she said it will come out soon, or at least around that point. And let's go to, I need to sit down. Let's go to the second last shelf here. And this is where we hit Nora Roberts station, because I own so much Nora. We have the, what's this one called? The oh my god, In Burrows trilogy. I don't think I've read that one, but I have them here. High Noon I've read. I haven't read The Witness, which is her new one of her most famous books, sorry. Then we got this little one called The Coming Storm, which I recently found. We got that. Then we got some more Nora, the Cheapsake Bay series, whatever it is. Then we got Talia Hibbert. I love these books, some just very fun rom-com novels. And then over here, we got the Lonely Bridal Quartet books. I read these years ago, but I'm so due for a reread. I remember loving them. And yeah, they're very lonely now on their shelves. And then we have some hardcovers here, just randomly. We got The Search, which is an old library copy, one of our most best books in my opinion. We also have The Reef, which is one of my favorites. And then, of course, we have The Villa, which is iconic as well. Then we go to the bottom, which is, again, more Nora Roberts, of course. We got Identity, The Final Target, and Hidden Nature and Chasing Fire. So those free big trade paperbacks are some of our newest releases. I used to have Mind Games, but it wasn't that good, so I got rid of it. But we'll see how long The Final Target stays, because I didn't really think it was as good as some of her other recent novels, like Identity, which I think is like a genuinely great Nora Roberts thriller. So we have that. And then we have more Nora. We got Honest Illusions, we got Montana Sky, True Betrayals, and Blue Smoke. Some more famous novels from her, which I absolutely love. I've read all of them except Montana Sky, and I've read True Betrayals twice, and I really loved all of them. Then we have here the last little bit of books before we reach the end of a quick shelf tour. We have Tribute, probably my favorite Nora, if I'm being honest, but that can also go to Whiskey Beach or Black Hills. Top Nora novels in my opinion. And The Liar was really good as well, but Black Hills, Whiskey Beach, and Tribute are just legendary. And yeah, that's just a quick little tour of my new spinning rack bookshelf. As you can see, I've still got space for it. I can stack on top of these and everything. But yeah, so look at me go with a new shelf, not using a TV stand now. And yeah, it's just very exciting. I feel like these are all new to me, and it's really fun. But yeah, let me know what you think about the books I'm showed you today, and thank you so much for watching BookTube, and I will see you next time.